of extreme distressing, like slashing and fraying, that looks really customised.
The combat trouser, the casual trouser, is the new jean.
A big change that's happening in footwear for spring-summer is this whole casualisation.
We lead the way, always. They rob all our ideas.
Anything that you can see happening on leisure wear and denim is now being applied to formal wear.
People know that Topman is a place to come for accessories.
We've got the best value out there, you can't beat it. It's absolutely astounding, it's the best stuff.
I'll let you into the biggest secret this season. It's the launch of Topman suits. After 22 years of concession business, we're now leading in the smart department with our key looks. Trend-led, smart, and going out. And into the trend-led wall bay, showing the off-centred light box with the backdrops, MDF boards, but look, jeans featured for the first time at the back of the store. Leisure wear, beanie hats, the main accessories of the season, mixed with our own by suits. Over to the smart area, showing the more traditional look, featuring ties and the cufflinks. Then over to the going out area, the look we've taken a ton of money this year on, especially the crinkle shirts, and still led in with the combi unit.
We want customers to think differently about suits in Topman. We're offering them a range that is more casual driven, more trend driven, something that maybe they can look at when they're wearing combats or jeans, something that they can pick up and think, you know, this can be an addition to their casual wear wardrobe. It's not about just formal fabrics. We're talking about denims, we're talking about seersuckers, we're talking about print, we're talking about embroidery. Anything that you can see happening on leisure wear and denim is now being applied to formal wear. And really, think of suits out of the box that they've always been put into, because that's how we're thinking about it, and what we want to try and do is get this point across to our customers.
On to trousers, where we will just have 4 all-store options rather than the 20 we had last season. We're going to emphasise this to the customer with new swingers, end of arms and A4 graphics, and there'll be no 2-4 running all season.
We won't be limited as to how we display in store, because with the 2-4 everything had to be kept together to show this offer, but now that they're all separate they can be displayed wherever in the store.
The recent show, we just went to Kitty Romeo last week in Florence, and there's just masses of every sort of casual trouser you can think of, exposed zips, bellows pockets, military tape trousers.
Camouflage.
So they are going to be huge, aren't they?
Yeah, there's all different types of camouflage as well. It's moving into like a samouflage trend, so all different takes on the camo look. Washes and sandblasting that we had on jeans is now going on to the combat pant.
Yeah, so it's heavily worn, it's got a lived-in look.
On casual trousers, we can be quite bold with those finishes because they already understand them. We don't normally sell casual trousers in volume this time of year, and they have been absolutely fantastic. And so if it's selling now for high summer, it's going to be great.
We're going to continue the phenomenal performance on shoes with increased densities using these acrylic bricks and new high-level graphics.
A big change that's happening in footwear for spring-summer is this whole casualisation. Whereas before we had very definite sports, casual and smart categories, the lines between those categories are becoming less defined. So sports influence is taken right the way through the range into smart. It's all new, it's all about fresh cutting-edge products.
On to the all-important PTA area at the front of the store, showing the right looks on the mannequins and how to wear it, and then it's shown here on the curved rail. Tips for this season: vests and casual trousers, selling over 4,000 of that, and it's only January. Continuing the PTA into the wall bays, starting with urban utility. The mega business we're doing on T-shirts with print at the top, plains and trousers on the bottom.
Distressed T-shirts, gunshot, IDs, street, graffiti, just like very hand-drawn. It's not very precise, it's just very random. It's more of what we've already seen, but it's just a lot more washed out, a lot more distressed.
Probably the graffiti and the paint splat. They're going to be the ones that are going to really lead us through. The humour, we always sell humour very well in Topman, but it's definitely going to be good for us, so we're going to put a lot of money behind that. Running alongside all the real fashion products within leisure wear, there's also going to be the big volume drivers. So like, you know, we all wear just a plain crew neck t-shirt, whether it's short sleeved or long sleeved. We all need a zip through to wear over those, so they're just going to be essential items which we're going to back in volume all the way through the season.
Topman branding now being rolled out on all products, including jewellery and socks and underwear. Never underestimate the value of our accessory business this year, doubling last year. Sunglasses are part of it as well.
Wristbands,
Sunglasses,
headbands,
wallet chains,
woven webbing belts,
knitted bucket hats,
beanie hats.
bandanas. Accessories now account for about 9% of the Topman mix, which is fantastic. Considering about a year ago, they only accounted for about 4 or 5. We've moved the whole department on massively. We've now got a regular customer who's coming to us. You know, people know that Topman is a place to come for accessories. You know, a really good example of that would be the beanie hat from this autumn winter. We've just done phenomenal sales on that. You know, there's nobody else on the high street. In a PTA, the importance of having the accessories there are the add-on purchases. You know, the average sales transaction is going to go up if all of a sudden the guy that's buying the trouser and the T-shirt also quite likes the belt that goes with the outfit, and then why not have the hat as well? We actually worked in store a couple of weeks ago, and a lady came up to me, and Selfridges has sent her to Topman to come and buy a beanie hat because they said the biggest range. So it's quite chuffed with that.
Levi's, Diesel, Avisu, Wrangler, Lee and Moto, all serious denim brands. This season, we've repackaged Moto and named all the fits for customer recognition.
It's going to have a new back label, it's going to have a new overrider. They're all going to have an identity. They're actually going to be named. Each of them is going to have an identity.
There's a lot of extreme distressing, like slashing and fraying. We've also got graffiti, scribbled jeans.
We're actually running corduroy for the first time through the summer season, which we've never done before, but it's such a hot fabric that we feel it's going to be really important. Yeah, there really isn't any such thing in Topman now as a basic denim jean. Like something like a dirty wash now to us would be a basic denim jean.
We're determined to hammer home the fits to the customer by utilising mirrors with the decals and also the fitting room entrances, incorporating a brick effect to give an industrial feel to the denim wall.
What we've done as a brand in the last 12 months is we've made this brand cool. We've been Brand of the Month in every single lads magazine in the last 6 months. Every single one. We've done that a lot of different ways. The product has got definitely better. We've got the best value out there, you can't beat it. It's absolutely astounding, it's the best stuff. We're so reactive that if we actually feel something needs to change, we can change it. So we're up there with the best. We reckon there's 4 big trends that are absolutely spot on for Topman. Superfly, New York East meets London West End, and it's kind of old school style. It's a lot of mixing up of product. You wear track tops with a suit bottom or track bottom with a suit top. There's a lot of graffiti print going on, you know, that kind of ghetto, urban sort of street stuff that you see around. Big Run DMC shades, they're very cool. And it's kind of a whole trend with attitude, a bit of leather thrown in there as well. And then what we do, we go into urban utility. That has a lot of military overtones, all about pockets and detailing. Garments are pigment washed and over-dyed, used and abused. The whole of that raw edge rough look sort of really freshens up for a trend we're calling marine casuals. And that's when, for the first time in a long time, the polo shirt becomes a big sort of item. And it's the kind of coolest thing with sleeves, if you like. It's all about stripes, fresh colours, very simple, slightly preppy, but more like that 80s kind of casual wear vibe. That sets the tone for the next big trend, and we're calling that summer boho, a retake on what we did for autumn winter. That's where prints come into play. It's all about linens and washes and creases and kind of lived in, kind of easy, relaxed feel stuff. This season's in place and I'm pretty confident about it. Casual trousers are going to be fantastic this season. Casual jackets are already started to be great. They're wonderful. Leisure wear looks really, really hot and will go on throughout the season. All the product areas are really kind of looking good, so that's kind of what I feel really happy about. I mean, what do you do when you've been the best brand in every single magazine? You just have to somehow rise above that and make it better.
So there it is to keep us #1 for spring-summer, following on from our record-breaking autumn-winter season. Gordon and the team will deliver the trends, the buyers will deliver the volume, and you will deliver it in stores to keep us #1 on the high street. Good luck for the spring-summer season.